Is it possible that AI one day becomes emotionally intelligent? Probably.
Glory is our client. I'm Ricardo, Wolff, Executive Creative Director of INNOCEAN Berlin.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Mattar, Chief Creative Officer of INNOCEAN Berlin.
I would say like the main responsibility or goal that I have is to make sure that the agency breathes creative air, right? So my job is to inspire not only the creative department, but to make sure that the other departments like production, account, strategy, we all have the same goal, which is to breed the best ideas possible. And then I would say the second task is to make sure that this idea gets through. So to convince our clients that that's the best way to go. And by doing that, establish our office in Berlin as most creative that we can.
And obviously with our clients as well, to give the people in the office the freedom to work and to bring their crazy ideas to life. Failing is okay. So if the idea doesn't make it through or if there is a problem, I should take the blame. And if it's not the case, they should take the glory. The pain is mine, yeah.
It's an office that reflects a lot of the mentality of the city. Berlin is unlike any other city in Germany. For many historical reasons, it was called an island, and I think we are an island within the island. So our agency is sort of like the places that manages to unite too many different languages, too many different backgrounds, too many different nationalities.
Our main goal is to create campaigns for the European market. So obviously the European market has 27 different markets. You need to have a global perspective. So hiring 35 nationalities was not really something we said, okay, this needs to happen. It happened naturally. It was attracting people with the same mindset. And it does help to generate ideas that move people. Ricardo always says that if it works within our doors, it will work to the rest of the world. Sorry, we need to align. Because we cannot really say how we really met.
So we met 22 years ago in college in São Paulo, Brazil. And it's one of those fast moments when you knock or lock eyes and you have like a good chemistry with someone, because I think we share the same humor, we share the same references, the same creative ambition.
Humor was the first thing that put us together. It's very hard really in this industry because one thing that pulls people apart is ego. It's an industry of a lot of ego. And I think one funny story is when we started, we had no clue of what an art director or a copywriter was. So we just knew that we wanted to work together, but we were very ambitious, so we opened an agency at the age of 19, not knowing what to do, you know? So every day, one will do copywriting or the other will do art direction. We will learn on the spot. And I think that curiosity is really important to build that long-lasting relationship. We're still curious and we're still learning.
Communication or coming up with ideas is a very simple process that needs to obey two parts. It's the what and the how. First, you need to know what you need to say. The message that you need to say needs to be clear. So then the creative's job, when he sees to have ideas, the creative's main task is to define how you're gonna say the what. Many times the message is not clear, so you spend a long time in the creative process trying to do something that should have been done before. You need to have the bullseye very, very sharp and clear, so your job is just to hit there.
And every task really that is given to us, we have 3 criteria we look at. The first one is it creatively unique? The second thing, once you have that creatively unique thought, is it crafted to perfection? Will be the second criteria we point. And I think is really crucial, is to keep the idea intact from the beginning to the end. So have a creative thought is not the hardest part. You know, everyone can have a good idea. To sell that good idea and to keep everyone that joins the process to protect that thought from the beginning to the end, that is really hard. And the third criteria is it relevant? And relevance can be applied in many different ways. Is it relevant for the customer? Is it relevant for the brand? Is it relevant for the KPIs you need to achieve? But the important thing to have in mind is if you want to create a campaign that is relevant enough to really change something, it needs to be relevant for society. It needs to be something that really moves people on a certain way, because that's when you break from advertising and you become part of people's lives.
For me, is everyone sharing the same mindset? You know, where do we aim to go? What is the highest place that we want to climb to? As we say, it's about the glory. We have sort of like a couple of rules that we try to follow in the office, and the first one, glory is our client. Our client is the work.
So you need to learn how to navigate the different ways of motivating people too. And there is one question we always place when we're interviewing someone to join the company, which is like, what will make you really happy and where you see yourself? So for me, it's really important to know where I can place that person that really feels happy, that wake up every day and come to work and work all the hours we need. So that to me is a very, very important element to remember that happy people produces the best work.
For us, really, there's no hierarchy. So it doesn't matter where the idea comes from, or it doesn't matter if you're a junior and you're not feeling that you're making the best that you can do, you can just step in and talk.
I'm not afraid of AI. I'm not afraid that this is coming and it's gonna take our jobs and suddenly we're all gonna be useless. Because there's one main difference. AI stands for artificial intelligence. And the creative work is emotional intelligence. So AI can automatize things that are standard. It will make us do programmatic faster. It will help us with editing something. But AI doesn't create emotionally. It's a curator. You need to feed with things that already happen. AI will never be unique because they need to build from things that already happen. And to create uniqueness, you need emotional intelligence. Is it possible that AI one day becomes emotionally intelligent? Probably, if it keeps continuing and developing. But then advertising is not the problem anymore. We might have other problems with an emotional intelligent machine. So we use AI, we use different sorts of technology, we produce fully digital, we have all that, but is an extra tool on the creative process. Is never the main thing. Because I think all the technology in the world will not save a bad idea. But a good idea doesn't need technology. So we would rather focus on having good ideas than have great technology.